At Fantastic Furniture, 10:06, I'm Kate Higgins. Sunny today is top of 23, sunny also tomorrow 25, Monday sunny 21, mostly sunny Tuesday 22.
Well, it's a precursor to spring, I think. I hope the rest of the spring markets like this, with Saturdays being as good as this, and the more of this weather we get, it'll certainly bring out the crowds. This home was built in 1952 and has been extended and renovated over that period. I was first introduced to this home in the 90s by the first owners, and he was the president of the school council. Some portable classrooms were burnt down. We put on a charity auction at what was then the Box Hill Town Hall, and he promised me if ever he sold his house he'd let me do it. Several years later he was transferred to China and we sold the home. And here we are 13 years later, offering the same property again. So it has a bit of history with me. I have a real affinity and affection for this home. It is a great family home, and on a day like today, it just presents beautifully. The zoning is wonderful. You've got the formal end of the house, beautiful formal sitting room, wonderful family room that adjoins the kitchen, and you've got a parents' retreat upstairs that's second to none. There's a whole wing of bedrooms and a lovely family bathroom for the children, and as you can see, wonderful private gardens to enjoy. It's always drenched in sunlight. As the brochure says, you really are spoilt for choice. Yes, as you'll see, people are starting to arrive now. We've got a lot of staff here to help today. It's very important. People feel comfortable when they come to our auctions and they've got someone nearby they can ask. They don't always want to ask the question publicly. They might be a little bit embarrassed to ask. So we've got lots of staff. They've got lots of people to assist them with their inquiries. It's also important we have multilingual staff. We have a lovely Asian community here, and we've got Mandarin and Cantonese speaking people here today who'll be able to help those people, because this is a little foreign to their culture, the auction system, although they are seeming to glow towards it quite well at the moment, but a little bit tricky for some of them, so we want to be able to help them as much as we possibly can. Real estate was always a passion of mine, and I've been doing this now for 25 years, and I sold my first house myself, and it was very, very exciting. So once I did that, I went off to school and learned the craft, and here I am today, 25 years later, selling in the city of Whitehorse. I think when I first started, nerves were a part of it. Now it's a sense of excitement and a sense of occasion. I think the buyers are just about the most nervous people, and probably then the vendors who are waiting inside to see what the outcome might be for them today. On behalf of our vendors and our company, Noel Jones Real Estate, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you this morning to this magnificent precursor to the spring weather here at 62 Woodhouse Grove, Box Hill North. I've been fortunate enough to stand here before and offer this property for competition. If you've looked around and you're looking for a large family home, homes like 62 Woodhouse are very, very scarce, so I do commend it to you. I wish you all well with the bidding here today. No further questions. Most important question I have of each and every one of you is, who'd like to be first? Ladies and gentlemen, we've been quoting in excess of $1 million. Let's start in excess of $1 million. Call it out, a fair and reasonable start. I certainly don't wish to start the auction myself. That young fella's got his hand up, but I think he's about 7. He's probably a bit young for this. Mum and Dad will be excited, I'm sure. They're telling him to keep his hands down already. Thank you, sir, at $1 million now. At $1 million on an opening bid right in the centre, looking for $1,020,000. We're not allowed to have one bid auctions, it's not in the script. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Angie. You're doing a great job over there. The sun's right in the corner of my eye. Sorry I missed you, sir. $1,020,000. I might need that master's hat. I think I'm getting a bit hot up here. Hello, ma'am, and welcome. At $1,040,000 now. At $1,040,000 now, 60 we're looking for. At $1,060,000 now. 80 now, thank you, ma'am. Welcome back. Great buying at this, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't even taken care of the land component yet. Now, you've had a lovely chat, and I haven't had another bid from you yet. Back here. At $1,100,000 against you, ma'am, and earlier here. At $1,100,000, I sound like a broken record. Can I have another 20 to give me a new tune? At $1,100,000. And Angela's trying to chat another chap up, and she's doing a great job. If you get a bid out of him, you'll get a bonus. See the service you get at Noel Jones? They'll even help you with the bidding. At $1,160,000, family, what would you like to do? Bids here. $1,170,000. I knew you'd see it my way. Thank you, sir. At $1,170,000. How about 8 up here? $1,180,000. On the market we are at $1,180,000. My greatest moment is when I tell the crowd the property will be sold today. The vendors release the property to the market, and they will give it their very, very best shot to try and achieve buying the home of their dreams. We're going to sell the property. If you've been holding back, now's the time to pop your hand up. Of course you do. Well done, $1,190,000. At $1,190,000 I have now. All okay at the back here? If you want to throw a purse at me on the back of the head, I'll take it. 1.2, thank you, sir. 50, 1,250,000. The quick fox gets the prize. Hello, 1,260,000. Against you here, 1,260,000. Remember that 1.3? I think it's looming. At 1,290,000 here, I'm at 91. No? Oh, a full one. Oh. When the property's sold, when we release the property to the market, it's great excitement. The buyers are not sure if it's going to be them or someone else, so they'll work very, very hard and give it their all to achieve the property of their dreams. The vendors are inside. It's a culmination of 5 weeks hard work, lots of reporting back, lots of talking, lots of strategies, and then a great crescendo, and ultimately the consummation of the sale is fantastic. At 1.3, the gentleman here is holding the bid. It looks like he's holding the keys to 62 Woodhouse Grove on the 3rd. And the final call. One more question, because that's what they told me at real estate school. Absolutely out, sir. Absolutely out. I'll take that as a given. At $1,300,000, 62 Woodhouse Grove, Box Hill North is going. It is sold, and congratulations, and thank you to the other bidders. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend and enjoy Father's Day. Thank you.
My experience with Ted is that he has been incredibly personable. The connection there has been like having a friend for a long period of time, and today that's just been an advantage to us because it's been an easy road to have him in our home and be a part of this selling process.
Extremely good with information. The feedback we got from Ted is tremendous. We've never actually had an experience like that. We've sold another property in another suburb that Ted doesn't operate in, and we're always kept in the dark. And in this case, especially with this sale, Ted was very upfront. We knew exactly who came through, we knew exactly what they said, and so there are actually no surprises today. I think Ted's got a great team. He's actually instilled all of his values into the team. So when we were dealing with Angela and Malcolm and Curtis, even on their own, we felt like it was just another version of Ted. So therefore, we were always kept, really up to date, always informed. We felt that even when we left the property with them, everything was, 110%. We felt very comfortable.
This has just been a great result today. Our vendors are really, really excited. We had some discussion about price beforehand. When I first met with them, I showed them all the comparable sales. This is not an easy house to value. It's quite unique. There's always an emotive side to that, and I think that was borne out this morning. How many people wanted it? We had 4 bidders. The owners said if we got to 1,150,000, they'd be pleased, and 1.2 would be a dream. We've finished at 1.3, so that's just fantastic. 1,300,000, property we sold 13 years ago for about 500,000. Who says property's not a good investment? It certainly is. That's been borne out here today. Great home, happy family. They said they only had 3 bottles of champagne in the fridge. They're going to get some more. Absolutely outstanding result. Great team effort here from Noel Jones. Really happy to be a part of it today.